Yeah, the game I've selected for today is called Castle Panic. Let's see if I can get it on
Look at
the
this.
box. Yeah, Castle Panic. So if you, this is a great game for maybe you have some people that you want to play games with that only play video games. This is
Okay.
essentially a cooperative tower defense game. And so in a video game tower defense game, you have waves of monsters coming at you and you're building up your defenses. So in this game, we have these little forts and walls for our castle, and we lose the game if at any time we have none of these little towers left. And every time somebody takes a turn, they'll they'll draw a card and they'll discard a card and they'll trade cards amongst players. But then they have to play, and they so let's say it's my turn and I have this card here and it's a blue hero. I can now take uh, I can damage one of these monsters that's in the blue area, and so this one's only 1 point character, so I can defeat him. But if I was instead attacking this character, he's got 2 points. He'd become one. So we do that. You want to play as many of your cards as you can that will let you fight back the evil that's coming, and then you reach into the bag and you draw out more monsters. One of the things you can draw is one like this that says green monsters move one. And then any monster in the green area is going to take an extra move. So, and then once you've got all your monsters out, they all move one space. So every turn they're coming in from the outside, one space at a time. And if they get to your castle wall, then the castle wall goes down. And there's a way to build back the castle wall, but it requires 2 cards. It's super easy to do. But once you have a hole here, see, say if I have a hole here, um, then when the monster attacks, he takes your tower out, and there is no way in the base game to build a tower back.
Oh,
So
nice.
Oh,
so
interesting.
so this is a cooperative game, so everyone's playing together. They're winning or losing together. There's not one
Right.
singular winner or loser, but he, is it do you lose just when all of the towers are gone? Like if you're left with one tower but you've destroyed all the monsters, you win.
Then you win. Yeah, you can win by the skin of your teeth. You could have all 4
Ooh.
of these towers go, but once you've got a monsters inside there moving around, hitting things, you can lose pretty quickly.
So this seems like this could be really pretty intense and fast paced if you play it the right way.
Right, it's pretty fast. The key is that everybody kind of understands that they're working together, that they're trying to make trades of their cards so that the next person when he goes is all set to catch the monsters in the ring they are. So like this card is a red knight, so it only would work on this bad guy while he's in this knight space. He moves one space. It's no good. So you're really cooperating to make sure that the cards that get discarded are ones that aren't going to play, and that the right person ends up with the right card during your trades. And there's a number of sort of special characters that do things like make all the other characters move one in, or that character makes you draw 3 more monsters. So there's really exciting. There's an expansion for it. It actually does give you a way to build back one of your missing towers if it goes on. But it also introduces a bunch of like crazier, more difficult monsters. One of the things that I had one out here. One of the things that can happen is just a boulder. The boulder, when it's drawn, it just charges straight in. And if the wall's down, it'll hit the tower. If the tower's gone, it'll go through the castle and hit the opposite tower on the other side. So it's interesting game. It's fun, and if you have someone you want to play with, the video gamer who likes tower defense games, it'll seem familiar to them, and that's a big win.
I love games like this because this is an easy way to introduce non-gamers to
Yep.
a fun board game because That's one thing that a lot of people hate is that there's winners or losers, and this, I like games like this and Last Defense and Treasure Hunting Ghost Hunters or Ghost Fighters. There's another one in the Unmatched series that just came out called Tales to Amaze. Horrified is cooperative, and there's even a King of Tokyo, King of Monster Island cooperative battle game.
So the two big sort of gateway games that are cooperative that you think of are Pandemic,
yeah,
and Forbidden Island, and those are both very approachable family games that introduce that we all win or lose together.
I like this game because it's easy to do the moves and you're not counting down like all the hit points and critical hits.
Yeah, you're just turning them. The rules for the game are in the corners. You don't have to look at the book at all. It tells me what to do on my turn, tells me what the special monsters are going to do, tells me what each of the boss monsters does. So, yeah, I think Ticket to Ride's that way too, where you can just look at the board and it tells you what your options are on your turn. I think that's a great thing. Yeah.
I love this. You know what? This is now officially on my shopping list. This one might be one that I can get my family to play.
It seems very approachable.
Mm-hmm.